नमः सर्वेभ्यः शुभदिनं स्यात् प्रार्थनया प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। हरि ओम तत्सत्। तु गतकक्ष्यायाम् अस्माभिः चित्तनप्रयोगानां विषये ज्ञानं प्राप्तम्, अपि च पूर्णप्रत्ययान्तानां संख्यानां पूर्णप्रत्ययान्तरूपाणां ज्ञानमपि प्राप्तमासीत्। केचन अभ्यासान् कृतवन्तः, एतत्तु स्थापयिष्यामि, केवलं पठामि, अग्रे सरामः। ह्यः अहं कस्याञ्चन पत्रिकायां विवेकानन्दस्य भावचित्रं दृष्टवती. Some lady is telling, yesterday in some newspaper, I saw the photo of Vivekananda. Okay. So, kasyanchana patrikayam. Kasyam. So, kasyanchana. Saptami, ekavachana, strilinga, kaha shabda, chana prayoga. Chit also is possible. Kasyanchit patrikayam. Okay. Kasyam will remain, chana will replace with chit. तो एवमेव कैश्चित् जनैः धनसंग्रहणं कृतम्. ओके, कैः जनैः कैश्चित् जनैः. प्रश्न विल बी कैः जनैः धनसंग्रहणं कृतं, कैश्चित् जनैः धनसंग्रहणं कृतं. by some people money collection was done. सा काभ्याश्चित् महिलाभ्यः शाटिकां दत्तवती. for the sake of some mahilas she gave the sari. Okay, so mahilabhyah, kabhyah, kabhyah, kabhyashchit, kabhyaschana. Okay, so some ladies. केषुचित् संवत्सरेषु देशे सुभिक्षता दृश्यते. In some years, some, in is the saptami, so keshu. So keshu संवत्सरेषु देशे सुभिक्षता दृश्यते इति प्रश्नः. उत्तरमस्ति केषुचित् संवत्सरेषु एव देशे सुभिक्षता दृश्यते, अन्यथा तथा न भवति, वर्षा न भवति एवं. Some, like some years we see good crop. Subhikshata means good flow of water, good crop, good prosperity, that kind of thing. Okay. We had done several others, but these I just have shown.
Mahodaya, I have one doubt. Often we come across the two words kvachit and kachit. Is there chit prayoga there also, Mahodaya?
Yeah, kva also, there are karhi, kva, there are a few more prashnartaka words which will take the chichana. Just like we saw the sapta famous kakaras, right? So
yes, yes.
Yeah, so if you go back here, we saw kutra, kada, kutaha, kati, katham. There are a few more prashnartaka words. Karhi, kva, these things also take. Okay, kvachit,
kvachana. So kva and kat are also prashnantaka shabdas only.
Kva and what else?
Kat, like kachit means I just guessed that it may be kat plus chit, kachit. I'm not sure, Mahodaya.
No,
You have to correct.
Kachit comes from kaha plus chit. It's already there in the first top left. You
no,
see
not
kachit.
Kachit, not Kachit, Mahodaya. Kachit, Kachit.
Katichit. I don't know. Kachit I haven't seen. Kvachit I have seen. I don't know whether kat is there as a word, question word. I have to check. Maybe it's there. Maybe somewhere there. Okay.
Oh, okay, Mahodaya. Dhanyawad.
Okay. All right. So. Okay, so now we will, this is a interesting Purna Pratyayanta exercise. Okay, so instead of the usual boring sentence, etc., they have made a storyline. Okay, and what they have asked you to do is, as needed, whether Sankhya is needed or Purna Pratyayanta is needed, you have to judge. Okay, that's what you see, following the gender, number, and case. So, gender, linga, vachana, and vibhakti. Linga, vachana, vibhakti. Visheshya of the Visheshya of whatever is being qualified, write the suitable forms of the Sankhya Avachaka or the Purana Pratyayanta in blanks. So the Visheshya in the context deserves a Purana Pratyayanta as a rank. Then you need to go to rank. That means you have to go to Pratamaha, Dvitiya, Pratama, Dvitiya, etc. If it requires instead of eka, dve, trini, or ekaha, eka, ekam, this kind of linga you check and then you do that, right? So then that you have to do. So what I have done again, because we are still learning, I have established the Sankhya list here of the most important ones. And then I have listed the Purana Pratyayanta up to 10, because fortunately, I think we're not going beyond that in the storyline. So with this, we can easily attempt. So I'm going to, my God, the attendance has dropped like a ton. Rajiv Varia,
Yes, sir.
can you unmute yourself? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you please try the first this up to this Sujita one. You just read it first and then
Okay.
see for sentence by sentence
Okay.
you progress.
Okay. So Purvam ek. So I'm just reading for the within the bracket.
Read it. Don't read it as ek. Read it as ekam for now.
Okay. Ekam krishikaha asit. So shall I attempt
Correct,
the
correct.
word?
You attempt the answer. You attempt the answer. Yes.
Ekaha krishikaha asit.
Very, very good. See, Mahodaya, because I mean, Rajiv Varya analyzed this saying it cannot be rank because the story is starting here. In the past, there was a farmer. So, ekaha krishikaha. So, it will become Sankhya Vachaka and a Visheshana to krishikaha as a pullinga ekavachana. So, ekaha krishikaha. So, he didn't pick up eka, he didn't pick up ekam, he picked up ekaha from here. Ekaha krishikaha asi. That is the process. Continue, Varya.
Tasya Chatwaraha putra.
Okay, Chatvaraha, correct. But you first read this, first the Sankhya Vachaka, the way we practice is Chatvari, because we always practice in Napumsaka, Ekam, Dve, Trini, Chatvari, Pancha, Shat, like that we practice. So, Chatvari is the first number, then the conversion. So, Tasya, but you read it, yeah.
Chatvari putra asan. So, Chatwaraha putraha asan.
So to that krishika, krishikasya, tasya refers to krishikasya. Krishikasya chatvaraha putraha asan. There were 4 sons for the farmer, to the farmer, something of the farmer. Of the farmer is the grammar of Samskrita. Okay? Continue, Varya.
Ekada krishikaha Chatvari putrebhya ekaikam rupyakam datva एतस्य रूप्यकस्य उत्तमम् उपयोगं कुर्वन्तु इति सूचितवान्. So it must be the since it's one rupyakam, it must be the 4th son. So
no. See, good. I mean, I appreciate. Okay, at least let us get the meaning. Once the farmer, okay, let us understand what this putra is definitely son, but what vibhakti we have to analyze, right? Ekaikam rupyakam datva, that is finished there. The sankhya is finished there. Ekam rupyakam, ekaikam rupyakam, one rupee. Okay, so datva etasya rupyakasya uttamam. So you gave 1 rupee to each of his son and Ted said you make good use of this 1 rupee. So he indicated. But now the preceding thing is what you will say in English. Once the farmer to his 4 sons is what you would say in English, right? So once the farmer to his 4 sons 1 rupee having given told them something. Okay. So ekaikam rupyakam shouldn't influence how you because all the 4 are involved. In fact, the 4 is there very clearly. Okay. So because ekaikam rupyakam datva putrebhyah is plural. So what is the vibhakti of putrebhyah? You have to study. Putraha is like Ramaha. Putraha, putrau, putraha, putram, putrau, putran, putrena, putrabhyam, putraihi, putraya, putrabhyam, putrebhyah. Okay. So dana kriya is there, dattva. So putrebhyah must be the chaturthi vibhakti. Bahuvachana is very clear to us, right? So how would you go to take the 4 there? First, you do the linga settling. Very easy. Don't get tense. Okay. Putra is what linga?
Punglinga.
Pullinga. So 4 would be in Pullinga. What will be the Pratama Ekavachana?
Okay.
Here it is. Staring at us.
Chatvaraha.
Chatvaraha. Now decline Chatvaraha like Ramaha. Can you try?
Forgotten.
Chatvaraha. It's very easy. Ramaha, Ramo, Rama. Like that, right? Chatvaraha, Chatvarao, Chatvaraha. Like that you go. Right? Okay, I will help you out because you seem to have become tense. So don't worry. Chatvaraha, Chatvarau, Chatvaraha, Chatvaram, Chatvarau, Chatvaran, Chatvarena, Chatvarabhyam, Chatvaraihi, Chatvaraya, Chatvarabhyam, Chatvarebhyah. So Chatvarebhyah matches Putrebhyah. Very simple.
Okay, Chatvarebhyah. Okay.
So you read the whole sentence with the correct form now.
एकदा कृषिकः चत्वरेभ्यः पुत्रेभ्यः एकैकं रूप्यकं दत्वा एतस्य रूप्यकस्य उत्तमम् उपयोगं कुर्वन्तु इति सूचितवान्.
So the suchana was collective because kurvantu bahuvachana. So he didn't tell to each, he told to all of them at once. So that's why kurvantu is the adesha in bahuvachana lot. Yes, Bhagini.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, Chatvaraha declines like Chatur Shabda, sir.
Chatvaraha is always bahuvachana, so there are no.
Right. Actually, I made a mistake going like Rama Shabda. Okay, it was temporarily useful. Bhagini is accurate, correct. Okay, so it will only have the bahuvachana declensions. Okay, so
Chaturbhyah, not Chaturebhyah.
That would have become smart, 4 smart fellows like that, which they were not. Okay, so Chaturbhyah, correct. So good learning. So if you go back to our Sankhya declension tables, we will find it. See here. Okay, I don't have the whole table listed, but I don't know that they also gave that table to us. But maybe we should prepare those tables and keep it ready. Okay, maybe we should prepare those tables and keep it ready as a handy for Sankhyas. Okay, it's not there. So, okay, so Chaturbhyaha is the correct answer. Thanks, Bhagini. Okay, Chatush Shabda Chaturbhyaha Putrebhyaha Ekaikam Rupyakam Datva. So, best thing to do is first we should prepare the Vibhakti tables of these first 4 because they only have this complication. Okay. First 4 because they are linga specific, the declension is having complication. Luckily, after that, again, Shat and all are not easy to decline, but we should prepare those tables. So probably at some time I will sit and see if I can make a master table. If somebody finds something nice visual, we can share that and practice with that. Okay. So some of the Halanta ones we'll have to practice. After Dasha, etc., things will decline like Dasha, Vimshatihi. So Vim Trimshat. So there will be some parallel tracks available for us, but we should prepare that. At least up to 10, let us practice well the Vibhakti forms. Okay, it will come in exam. So very good. Thanks, Bhagini. Chaturbhyah, not Chatvarebhyah. Chatvaraha, Pratama Ekavachana is deceiving because that is the form in this thing, Bahuvachana Pratama Vibhakti, but that is from Chatush Shabda. Correct. In fact, Dvitiya Vibhakti will be Chaturaha like that. So it is quite indicated. Maybe it's Chatvaraihi. We'll have to check the table. Okay. Chaturbhyah. Chaturbhyah. Okay. Chaturnam Chaturshu. Okay. Chaturbhyah, 4th and 5th. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Chaturnam 6th and Chaturshu Saptami. Very good. So let's prepare the table and keep it handy. That will be a little more useful than the Pratama Ekavachana Rupa for this. So this way, the storyline continues. Okay, to save time because we have so much to read, just let us quickly plow through the balance. Okay, maybe Vishwanatha Varya, you want to try?
Yeah, why not, sir?
Please try this.
सायंकाले त्रयः पुत्राः गृहम् आगतवन्तः.
Very good. Because Sankhya. Because they all three came. So there is no ranking. Trayaha putraha. Continue, sir.
चतुर्थः पुत्रः न आगतवान्.
Fourth.
Son did not come.
Ekavachana. Chaturtaha. So now first time we got Purana Pratyayanta Rupa. Okay. So because it's a rank. The fourth son did not come. Okay. 3 came. Fourth one did not come. So fourth. Chaturtaha. Continue, sir.
प्रथमः पुत्रः अहं एकेन रूप्यकेण फलानि क्रीत्वा खादितवान् इति उक्तवान्.
Oh, it's a lucky fellow that he can buy vegetables with 1 rupee, but fruits. Ekena rupyakena. So ekam ekena. Okay, rupyakam is napumsaka. So ekam goes to ekena. Even if it was ekaha, it would have gotten to ekena, but it is rupyakam. Rupyakam. In fact, no, I should not say rupyakam. Rupyakena. Okay, palani kritva kaditavan. So the first fellow said, I with 1 rupee, I bought fruits, plurality of fruits. Lucky guy, I ate them. So he told. Continue, sir.
द्वितीयः अहं मोदकानि स्वीकृत्य मित्रैः सह खादितवान् इति उक्तवान्.
So the second fellow iti uktavan. So dvitiyah putraha evam evam uktavan. That is the summary there. So dvitiyah putraha we have to assume. No need for repeating that. So I bought sweets and Svikritya is probably by Krayana. Okay, anyway. So with friends, I ate it. So he told. Like this it goes. So obviously this will be Tritiyaha. Almost we can guess. Tritiyaha. I will... thank you, sir. This much exercise is enough for us for now. But I think Vishwanatha Varya has his number sense very accurately in his mind. So that's how it will go on. Okay. So you guys prepare the tables, memorize the Vibhakti forms, and then attempt this. It will be interesting. So for now, we will move forward. Okay. Thank you, Varya. Rukmini Raghavan, you have a question, Varya?
No, sir.
Oh, no problem. No problem. Thanks.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Tell me.
So this Purana Pratyayantas, they also decline in all vibhaktis?
Yes, Pratamena, Tritiyena, like that. See, right now we are not finding that so far in what we read. For example, Chaturtasya, see here, Chaturtasya Putrasya Vishaye, like this it will go. Chaturtam Putram Dvitiya Vibhakti. Like this it will go. It will. So our trouble with numbers is not straightforward. We have Vibhakti declensions to bury both for Sankhya and for Purana Pratyayanta. Okay? Yeah. And Linga and Vachana, of course, from Sankhya only we will know Eka, Dvi, Bahu. After 3 is Bahu. But still, we have that to be kept in mind. Vyavaharika Shabdavalihi. Okay, some are unmuted. So let me mute everyone and then invite. So these are again words that we want to add to our memory list that they have been teaching us in every lesson. So let us invite Parvati Sriram. Are you okay to participate, Bhagini?
Yeah. I'm okay.
Can you kindly just read the first set slowly? Vyavaharika Shabdavali. Like that you start off.
Vyavaharika Shabdavali. Words related to land. Pumlinga Shabdaha.
Now, though it seems like Pumlinga, you just have to go Pullinga. Some nasal like that is enough. Pullinga Shabdaha.
Pullinga Shabdaha.
Very good.
Dvipaha. Island.
It seems there is an internet problem.
No, sir. Everything is okay. We are hearing her okay. She is fine. Something at your end. I'm sorry. Continue, Bhagini.
Lokaha. World. Parvataha. Mountain. Pashanaha. Stone. Parisaraha. Environment. Atmosphere. Pankaha. Mud. Mir.
Mair.
Mair. Margah, road. Kedarah, field.
Just let us pause it here a bit. Okay. So lokaha, dvipaha to we know dvipa is a common word in all Indian languages, but pullingatva is what you have to remember. So everywhere the list so far is pullinga. That's why they're collected together. So dvipaha. Don't remember it like dvipam or dvipa. But there are times when dvipa and all derivatives are allowed. Okay. For example, Vasundhara is a Strilinga pada. So you will see Saptadvipa Vasundhara, like that you would have seen in some quotation or shloka like that. So Dvipa, Dvipaha, Yasyaha Sa Dvipa. So Saptadvipa Vasundhara. The earth is a lady with 7 islands, like that. Okay. 7 continents, whatever it is. Okay. So that kind of Visheshana variations due to Bahuvrihi. Aropana of the Dvipatva on the Strilinga Shabda Vasundhara has taken it to Dvipa type, Saptadvipa with the Sapta also, because she is with 7. So that kind of thing happened. But originally, if you just use Dvipaha Asti, then you have to say Dvipaha. You cannot say Dvipa Asti. You cannot say Dvipam Asti. It will be incorrect. Okay? So like this is how the natural linga will apply to words. Same way we'll go with lokaha. Lokaha has actually 2 meanings. The rudhi meaning means world. The other meaning is also means janaha. That means the citizen is also called lokaha in many kavi vachanas. Okay, so you have to be aware that the world is one meaning, but sometimes, for example, we use loko bhinna ruchihi is one quote, right? The world has different tastes, but there we don't mean world. People have different tastes. That's what we mean. So lokaha is used for people also. Then parvataha is very clear. Parvati, Bhagini who is reading, she herself. Why did you unmute, Bhagini? Stay unmute. Stay unmuted. Yeah. So she herself is derived from parvataha. Parvatasya putri Parvati, like that. Okay. And pashanaha. Pashana khandaha, pashanaha. Okay, so stone, easy to remember. Then parisaraha, this is very well known to all of us. Pankaha, pankaja, you know, the plant that is born from mud, pankaja. So okay, that is for lotus, right? So pankaha itself is pullinga, mud. Margaha, we know very well, pathway. Kedaraha, see Kedara pushpam, field lily. Kedaraha, Kedaraha is the name, pullinga. Continue, Bhagini.
Strilinga Shabdaha, Vasudha, earth. Murtika, soil.
No, not Murtika, Mrittika.
Mrittika.
Very good.
Mrittika, soil, clay. Napunsaka Linga Shabdaha, Pulinam, sand. Saikatam, sandy. Churnam, powder. Loshtam, lump of clay.
Lump of clay. So let's look at this. Vasudha, just now I used it with Saptadvipa, Vasundhara, like Vasudha is also another variant, Vasudha. Okay. Obviously, it will be some construction based on her Lakshana. I'm unable to immediately place, maybe the one who supports life or things like that, perhaps. Okay, Mrittika, Mrit is for mud or soil. Okay, so Mrittika is a feminine form of soil, clay. Mrit is there as a separate thing. I don't know whether that takes Napumsaka form also separately. Okay, then Napumsakalinga Shabdaha, Pulinam. And Saikatam is a derivative of Sikata, the other word, but Sikata would have been Strilinga word. Sikata is a Strilinga word for sand. Pulinam is a Pullinga word for sand. Saikatam is sandy because Sikata yuktam iti Saikatam. That which is full of sand is sandy. So Saikatam is a Vriddhi, derivative of Sikata. Okay. Then Churnam, we know very well, powder. Then Loshtam is the lump. Okay. Normally, Pishtam is used for grains and all that. Loshtam is generally used for clay. Okay, but you can kind of use it as mrutpishtam, mrutpindam, like this. You can also use pindam also for lump. Well done, Bhagini. Thank you very much, Parvati Varya. You can mute. Yeah. Now let's invite Sri Ranjani. Nice Carnatic raga, she's there. Sri Ranjani. Huh. Varya, you read this slowly.
Okay. Words related to water.
Hmm.
Pullinga shabdaha. Samudraha, sea. Koopaha, well. Gartaha, pit.
One thing, if you remember from earlier lessons, Koopi
Yes.
will use for bucket. Okay, that is a Srilinga Shabda, but Koopaha, well, Pullinga Shabda. But the Pratipadika is pretty much the similar, Koopa Pratipadika. Okay, Gartaha, pit. Continue, Bhagini.
Tarangaha, wave. Kasaraha, lake. Ridaha, deep pool. Kallolaha.
Actually, Hridaha na Hradaha. That's a repa there, not
Okay.
Hradaha.
Hradaha, deep pool. Kallolaha, large wave. Tataha, shore or bank. Avartaha, whirlpool. Jalanirgamaha, canal. Jalashayaha, pond.
So some of them are kind of very, very familiar to us. See, Kasara may not be so familiar, but it is there even in Kannada. And for example, Kasaragod, maybe Kasaragudu, something like that. Okay. So there are applications of these words even find in local languages. Okay. Then Taranga we know very well. There's a famous magazine also of Kannada by that name. And then Hradaha is a kind of a deep pit pool like that. Allola Kallola is a word we use a lot in Kannada. So Kallola comes from that kind of disturbing force. That's a large wave. Kallolaha. Okay, then Tataha we know very well. Avartaha is a generic name for use it in many contexts, but here used in the context of a swirling pool of water, whirlpool. Okay. So then Jala Nirgamaha, see is a samasta pada. Jala Nirgama. Nirgama means exit. Jala means water. So water exit canal. So it's really a yogika shabda. Okay. Sorry, there was some noise. Dineshwarya, please kindly don't unmute. A lot of noise from your end. Yeah. Jalashayaha. So pond. So I don't know whether Ashayaha, how this Shayaha, Jala, Ashayaha. I don't know how this compound or the Vyutpatti of this, but anyway. Sitting of lot of water, something like that maybe, or maybe it's another way. Continue, Bhagini.
Strilinga Shabdaha. Apaga, river. Ganga, Narmada, Yamuna, etc.
So these are called, if you want to pluralize, apagaha. Okay, so Ganga, apaga. So apa is another word in Sanskritam for water. Jala, apa, many words are there for water. So apaga, okay, ga is about that which carries or takes water. So very beautifully named, apaga. Okay, then for example, khaga, that which flies in the sky for birds, right? Similar to that apaga. Then Ganga, Narmada, Yamuna, they are all examples of rivers. They have just quoted it because they are all Strilinga Shabdas. Continue, Bhagini.
Napunsaka Linga Shabdaha. Jalam, water. Param, shore.
See, Param Gachati, we saw many places. Shore is Param. Okay.
Avaram, the shore on our side. Plavalam, a small pool or pond.
Plavalam, can you read it again?
Plavalam.
Is it pla?
Sorry, it's Palvalam.
Very good.
A small pool or pond. And Alvalam. Alavalam.
Al iti nabhavati tatra halanta nasti. Alavalam.
Alavalam. water basin around a plant.
So that small thing we dig around plants to let water stay, that is Alavalam. Beautiful names for all these are there in the Sahitya. So they have pulled it out. Palvalam, small pond. Beautiful names. So, okay. So
Tadaga or Tadaga is for again pond or
Tadaga is another word for pond. Yeah. I don't know whether it's pulling like Tadagaha or something like that maybe. Huh? Correct. Thank you very much, Bhagini, Sri Ranjani.
Thank you, Mahoday.
Is it Pumlinga or Pullinga?
Pullinga, not Pumlinga. Pumsi. When you read with Sakara, Pumsi in Pumsi means in masculine, but Pum will change. If you just say Pum, then little bit more like M, it will come. If you attach it to Lakara, typically that nasal twang changes to Pullinga to collide with Lakara.
So both the forms can be used.
Yeah, you will find pum with anuswara and double la also you will find. That is also okay. Okay.
Oh, all the three forms.
Yeah. I think so. I have seen. Sometimes I have seen without the anuswara and double lakara also.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I have to check the sandhi where this. Actually, when we see only with two lakaras without the anuswara, that is a mistaken way of writing. The first lakara has what is known as anunasika twang. That anunasika twang has to be shown with a chandrabindu on top. But they sometimes are not able to edit it in or something, so they miss it out. Sometimes they use anuswara. So I think the two forms are pum with anuswara and one lakara linga, and other form must be pum and then the first lakara with the chandrabindu and like that. Pum linga. The nasality doesn't go away. Okay. Chatu shloka. Okay. Siva's attire makes him look like a beggar. He must support his family by begging only. Parvati is dejected by this profession of her husband. So she suggests, okay. Now, guys, don't take this all in a literal sense and say this is Dushana, nothing like that. Our Shastras are very colorful in how they describe endearingly. For example, Krishna is called Chora. That it's not to be taken in any wrong sense. Anyway, Parvati is dejected by this profession of her husband. So she suggests Ramadhyachaya Medinim Dhanapaterbijam Balallangalam Preteshan Mahisham Tavasti Vrishabah Phalam Trishulam Tava Shaktaham Tava Channadana Karane Skhandosti Gorakshane Khinnaham Hara Bhikshaya Kuru Krishim Gauri Vachaha Patuvaha. I gave pauses at the wrong places just to do the sentence breaks rather than go with the vritti. Technically, if I go with the vritti, then I should read it differently. We should necessarily not give breaks like it. So, Ramat, we will not worry about the English. Just let us break it up here and then we'll see the next letter. Just let us try ourselves. Ramat Yachaya Medinim. Medini is the land. Okay, word for land. So it's a Dvitiya Ekavachana. From Rama, please ask for the land. Okay, that means for doing Krishi Karya, obviously. Okay, then Dhanapatehe Bijam Yachaya. We have to take Yachaya there also. From Kubera, Dhanapati, Kubera is not supposed to only have gold pieces. For in the ancient times, a good high quality agricultural seed bank was also considered Dhanam. So from Kubera, please ask for seeds. Bijam in Ekavachana, but obviously pile of Bijam. Okay, then Balat Langalam. So that first lakara is the takara changing to soft la. Balat Langalam. Langalam is plo. Okay. From Balarama, Balat, from Balarama, please ask for the plow. He anyway is always carrying it. So borrow that from him. So borrow or ask for seeds from Kubera, the plow from Balarama, and land from Rama. Okay. Now, Preteshat Mahisham from Yamadharmaraja. Preteshaha. Pretanam Ishaha Preteshaha. Okay. So Yamadharmaraja. Mahisham, his ride we know is a what do you call Mahisham? Male buffalo. There's a word it's slipping me. Bison. Here it is. Correct. Bison. So from Yama, you ask for bison. Tava asti vrishabha. You yourself have a ride, which is the bull. So you use your bull because for doing karshana karya, you need two animals for balance. So tava asti vrishabha. Your vrishabha is there. Phalam trishulam tava. Now, langalam is the wood part of the plow. The wood part of the plow has to be engaged with a sharp end, right? Metallic sharp. That is called phalam. Okay. Anvil, I don't know what is the word in English for that. What is that? Iron piece. Oh, they have done a very poor translation. I'm sure there is something in English for that, but let's call it anvil for now. So the anvil is used for many other purposes, but let's use that for now. Okay. So trishulam tava. Use your trishula for that metallic sharp piece that is attached to the langalam. Okay. So Shakta aham tavacha annadana karane. I am very capable of cooking food for you, cooking rice for you. Okay, so you don't worry about cooking thing. I can help you with that. Skandaha asti gorakshane. Ayo, our son Skanda is there to take care of all the cows. So because there is a Vrishabha with Shiva, definitely there must be cows around him. So for the Rakshana of the goats, for tending them, Skanda is there. Beautiful solution she is giving. Khinna aham hara. Hey Shiva. Khinna aham bhikshaya. By the bhikshatana, I am sad. Khinna aham. Kuru krishim. Please do farming. That much it stops. That much is up to what Parvati is telling Shiva. Now this is our prayer. Gauri vachaha patu vaha. May these words of Gauri protect us. Now what is the lesson? That means we have to take up Krishi Karya just the same way that Gauri advised the very Shiva, Lord Shiva himself, to take care this way, to be, productive. So that kind of, so may such advisory words of Gauri protect us. If we follow, definitely it will. Okay. So beg a piece of land from Parashurama, who has won the entire earth. So this is Parashurama. Ask Kubera, your friend, for seeds, and Balarama for the plow. Okay, we're assuming all these are Chiranjeevis. Kubera and all are Devas, so no problem. No, Parashurama must be a Chiranjeevi for sure. So I didn't know about Balarama being a Chiranjeevi, so that's interesting. Okay, get the bison from Yama. Okay, you have, however, a bull of your own. Your trident will serve for the iron piece in the plow. I am capable of bringing you food. Actually, Annadana Karane includes the Pachana Kriya, everything. Okay, Shanmuka, that is Skanda, will take care of the cattle for grazing. Take to farming, O Hara. I am fed up with this beggary. May these words of Gauri protect you. So beautiful. I think it's an Indonesian or a Balinese art of Shiva and Parvati. They're extremely artistic, the Thai, Balinese, and other people. So they have very good hand in sketching. So and, our Puranic characters come out very colorfully in their hand with a twang of their own features. I just
So
love
two
that.
questions I have in this.
Yes, Varya.
So in first word yachaya. So what is that lot lakar? What is the actual?
It is yachaya is lot. Tvam yachaya.
From yachate, the root
From
being
yach dhatu, yeah, yachate, that version. Okay.
okay.
So we can look it up in the portals. What is it, Vidiling or is it lot? But one of those. Okay. Request. It's a
R-
mood. Yeah.
Right, sir. And in the end,
Hmm.
patu vaha.
Protect. Protect. Okay.
And
So patu.
vaha is what word? That
Asman. So if you see the aham, avam, vayam declensions in the 7 vibhaktis, no?
okay.
You will see that it has got 2 form, asman, vaha, like that.
Okay. So it's us in the
Yeah.
other form.
In the dvitiya.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Dvitiya bahuvachana. May these word of Gauri, okay, vachaha is ekavachana, word of Gauri, I mean words of Gauri we can take in English, protect us, vaha, asman, vaha. The second rupa of asman. Asmat
Thank you,
Shabda.
sir. Right. Sir.
Vaha
Good
is for
questions, good
you, sir.
questions.
Protect you.
Asman is not Vaha.
Oh,
Asman
naha,
Naha.
naha,
Naha.
naha. Right.
It
Vaha
is
would be
Yushman.
protect you
It is
all. Okay.
Yushman, I think.
Yushmad Shabda.
Yushmat.
Correct. Naha would be us. Vaha would be
You.
Yushman.
Yushman.
Okay. So Dvitiya Bahuvachana, but instead of us, but finally it is us. Okay. So the Kavi sometimes he's using Naha, sometimes using Vaha. Technically, he should use Naha because he should include himself. Kavi is the one writing this. So, but here it is given in the Ashirvada sense instead of Prarthana sense. So, Vaha, you may it protect you all. Okay. Yeah. You all.
Beginning.
Okay. So, Ramadhyachaya Medinim Dhanapaterbijam Balallangalam Preteshan Mahisham Tavasti Vrishabah Phalam Trishulam Tava Shaktaham Tava Channadana Karane Skandosti Gorakshane Kinnaham Harabhikshaya Kuru Krishim Gauri Vachahapatu Vaha. The same thing I have just to split it here, so nothing new here. So this is how it's earlier, similar to the earlier verses we saw, again of Gauri related words also we saw, how she looked at Skanda and Ganapati fighting. So same thing, nothing new here. So Medini field, Bijam seed, Langalam plow, Mahisham bison, Vrishabha bull, Palam plowshare. Oh, okay, see, this is the word. I have done the research when I put this slide. Share, they call it in English. Plowshare. Actually, shear maybe, S-H-E-R-E. I don't know whether it got transformed into this spelling. Shear means to cut. Okay. Annadana karane food. Go rakshane cow herding. Bhikshaya by begging. Krishim farming. Patuvaha protect you. Yushman. See here I have it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's keep moving. Now we have samasya. So what is the samasya for us today? What is the challenge or quiz for us? Agatah Pandavaha sarve Duryodhana samihaya tasmai gam suvarnam cha ratnani vividhani cha. So Agatah. Okay, Agatah is ekavachana. Okay, notice that. Okay, so some masculine person came, Agata. Pandavaha is Bahuvachana. Agataha Pandavaha it should have been, if at all it was Visheshana. But it is Agataha. So one thing in a Samasya, there won't be any such spelling error. If anything, there will be some wrong split that we may imagine in the mind, wrong construct we may imagine and avoid, etc. There won't be any spelling error as such. Tasmai, so sarve Duryodhana samihaya. Duryodhana is one pratipadika we know, one who is difficult to fight with. Samihaya seems like one second part with the vibhakti to us. Okay. Then tasmai gam suvarnam cha ratnani vividani cha, and there is no kriya pada. Tasmai, to him, gam, the cow, suvarnam, the gold, and many precious jewels, vividhani, many. Okay. Cha kim, why there is no kriya pada? So somewhere we have missed the kriya pada is the sense we get. So we are unable to crack this. There is ekavachana, bahuvachana. How do we crack this? Okay. So that is the challenge. Upon a cursory glance, the meaning of this word seems incomplete because it has no verb. It means all the Pandavas came aspiring for Duryodhana. Samiha means the aspirational sense, right? Iha, icha sense. Okay. So aspiring for Duryodhana, it's impossible that thing to happen. But anyway, to him, tasmai, to him, the cow, gold, and various jewels, nothing more. Find out the verb and try to complete the sentence. So samiha is icha. So samihaya, ichaya, like that we can take. What is happening? Did we do some mistake is the question. Anusha Varya knows the answer.
No. I had a question, but you're saying survey is plural. But does it always take a plural verb?
No, they sometimes singular is also used. Sarva
So
shabda.
it cannot be survey agatah.
No. Sarve Pandavaha it goes with. Or Sarve something, and then Pandavaha also has to come somewhere else. It may not be for Pandavas. Let us see. So some challenge is there. Because definitely Pandavas didn't come for Duryodhana's Icha or something like that. Okay. This is a challenge, right? So let's move forward. I think find the answer. It's not easy. I'm not able to off the hand pull out from my head. So here is what again. This is the akara, elided akara. It is not necessary that that be put. It is a more modern habit to try and put the avagraha chinha. So sarve dhuryo. So here there is a elided akara due to this a and swarakshara elision. Okay, which is a purva rupa sandhi or something like that it is called, right? So because of that, this elision has happened. Sarve duryodhana sami sarve aduhu. So this repa goes with this. Okay, that's what is the trick there. There is no duryodhana at all in the picture. Aduhu is the kriyapada. That's all. But anyway, let us see here. Sarve aduryodhana samiha. Sarve aduryodhana samihaya. Sarve aduhu yaha dhana samihaya. Huge problem around this, the way we read it normally. We see Pandava and assume Duryodhana. So this is the solution for this complex problem for us. Okay. Sarve Duryodhana Samiha. Here the split the word has Sarve Aduhu Yaha Dhana Samihaya. So they have shown the way it progresses. Okay. Sarve Pandavaha. All the Pandavas. So Sarve Duryodhana Samihaya. So Sarve Aduhu Yaha. So then Sarve Pandavaha. Once you do the split, Sarve goes with Pandavaha. All the Pandavas. Aduhu gave plural. Okay. Aduhu. Okay. Gave gam. So gam, suvarnam, vividani, ratnani cha aduhu, tasmai aduhu, to him aduhu. So yaha, they have not completed it, the puzzle fully here. So actually, so here that I have here. Yaha dhana samihaya agataha asit. Okay. To the fellow with the desire for money, not for Duryodhana Samihaya, Dhana Samihaya. With Dhana Samihaya Agataha Asit Tasmai. So Yaha Tasmai. to that fellow, tasmai sarve pandavaha gam suvarnam vividani ratnani cha aduhu. This is the Anvaya Vakya. Aduhu, dan, dane, dhatu is dan. Okay, and to give kartari lung pratama purusha ekavachana parasmai padi dhatu. So daduhu is the rupa. Actually, aduhu is plural. So I think it must be plural. I have 1.1, it must be 1.3. Okay. Pandavaha is definitely plural. So aduhu cannot be singular. Okay. So there it goes.
So, sir, the meaning becomes whoever came with the desire for money, gold, etc. Pandavas gave them.
Them, no, one fellow. Agataha is ekavachana. So here yaha yaha is also ekavachana. So yaha dana samihaya agataha. Tasmai is also ekavachana. So only one person is involved in receiving all this bounty.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
We wish
Thank
it was more than one, but it was one.
you. Okay. Okay, sir.
All right. So guys, you must remember this Duryodhana the samihaya sarve. So here there is a elided akara. Here there is a yaha. Okay. Aduhu is the kriyapada got splintered. So sarve aduhu yaha dhana samihaya, and then you have to do this reconstruction. It will be nice if you can remember this reordering technique, because anyway Anvaya Krama we are learning, so this is good. So asit we have to add as a adhyaharana. Agataha asit tasmai sarve pandavaha gam suvarnam vividan ratnani cha adu. Give them.
Mahoday, here Ratnani Vividhani is a Vishesha Visheshanam, no?
It's a Dvitiya Bahuvachana Visheshya Visheshanam.
Okay.
Gam Dvitiya Ekavachana, Suvarnam Dvitiya Ekavachana, Ratnani Dvitiya Bahuvachana Napumsaka. Okay. Is there a question, Vishwanath Varya?
It must be da dhatu, sir. So the declensions are dadhati, dadyatam, dadyuhu.
But it is Dan Dane, not Da Dane.
Oh,
I think there may be variants, Varya. Huh? Anyway, look up Kartari Lung. If in Kartari Lung the same the Dadati, the Dadati verb only changes to Aduhu, then we are in the correct Dhatu. You have to go to Lung Lakara. That is Bhutakala version variant from Lung that we normally use.
Adaduhu is there, Adaduhu.
So we have to check whether in Lung there is without that there is a variation possible. Anyway, we will check. I will check also separately.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Subhashitam. Let us do, because we have time before our break to move on, blow on. Okay, at least one of the two that usually come we can do, I think. So let us invite Revati Varya. Revati Varya, can you participate, please? Unmute. You are Revati with the one with the iPhone. Revati's iPhone, at least.
Sir, today I cannot participate, sir. Sorry, I'm outside.
Oh, no problem.
I am just listening.
Please continue.
Thank you.
No problem. Akiraju Varya. Srihari. I think Akiraju Srihari Varya. Srihari Varya. Yeah. Please kindly read this shloka for us slowly twice.
Yeah, Subhashitam. Shlokarthena pravachyami yuduktam grandhakotibhi.
Yaduktam.
Yaduktam grandhakotibhi. Paropakaraha punyaya papaya parapidanam.
Punaha.
Shlokarthena pravachyami yaduktam grandhakotibhi paropakaraha punyaya papaya parapidanam.
Well done. So thanks, Varya. So shloka ardha ena. So there's vibhakti. Shloka ardhena. So that is one samasta. Pravakshyami, one word. Yat uktam, like Mahodaya already kind of half guessed. Yat uktam, yad uktam. Grantha koti bihi. Again, two parts are there, grantha and koti, and the vibhakti pratyaya. But it's a samasta. Grantha koti bihi. Paropakaraha. Again, para and upakara is there, but again is a samasta word. You cannot just split like that. Paropakaraha. Punyaya, punya and the vibhakti. Papaya, papa and the vibhakti. Parapidanam, one word. So only one place, yat uktam, is the only place technically where there is. There are, of course, anuswara sandhi and all due to the gakara, the vyanjana influencing the anuswara. Okay, and then I guess everything is in that yaduktam only. Everything else is perfectly fine as an individual word. Okay. So, shlokardhena, shlokasya ardhena. Okay, with half a shloka. Okay, shlokardham, slokardhena. Actually, ardham, shlokasya, slokardham, it's called pratama tatpurusha, I think. It is not the way I said shlokasya ardha. We should not go shlokasya ardham like that. Should go ardham shlokasya shlokardham. That is the vigraha vakya for this pratama tatpurusha. It's a little technically special, that one. Few pratyas like ardha and few others like that only generate pratama tatpurusha. Anyway, half of a shloka. With the half of a shloka, shlokardhena. Pravakshyami, pra upasarga, vakshyami, I will tell. Okay. So pravakshyami, yad uktam, what is told, grantha kotibihi, by crores of kritis and granthas, like that. Okay. Paropakaraha punyaya, helping others is for punya, is a very punya type of activity. For the sake of punya is paropakara, something like that. Or actually it's not for the sake sense, it will become beneficial sense. Okay. Papaya parapidanam. So doing pida of the paras, of the others, will be for negative credit. Merit and demerit. Demerit is the word we can use. Okay. So, all right. Padavibhagaha, shloka, so that also. So, grantha kotibihi yat uktam tat shlokardena pravakshyami parapakaraha punyaya parapidanam papaya bhavati. We can add if you want to say bhavati. So, pravakshyami, I shall say. Vadu dhatu's future tense, I think. Ring and then rit, I think. Rit and then pra upasarga. I believe so. Okay, I'm not here. Let me see if I have quoted that. But anyway. So what hundreds of works have said, works in the sense of granthas, hundreds is a figure of speech variation in English to koti bihi. Okay. You don't have to take koti to mean crore and all that. Hundreds to mean just hundreds. It could be thousands. So I shall say in just half a stanza. Perfect. By helping others, one acquires religious merit. Such a weird translation. Okay. Good points. And by troubling them, sin points. Yeah, fine. Religious merit. Okay, I guess they're being cautious because everybody doesn't believe in this punya papa thing. Okay, many a work teaches values and ethics in different ways with a number of illustrations. But the underlying teaching in all of them is the universal truth that helping others brings merit and troubling them causes sin. Each work may adopt a different style, use various examples and characters in its stories, but the core of all their teaching is only this. Yat granthakotibihi uktam asti, tat shlokarthena eva aham pravakshyami. I can add aham also there. Aham pravakshyami. This is what Kavi is telling. Paropakaraha punyaya bhavati, parapidanam papaya bhavati. Okay, so you can look at it. Athava paropakaraha punyaya parapidanam papaya cha bhavati. You can make it bhavataha also if you want, but no need. Okay, so this is the nice shloka. So here koti bihi. So tritiya bahuvachane. So like mati shabda. Matya, matibhyam, matibihi. So that way koti bihi like that. Kotya, kotibhyam, kotibihi. What else we have? Grantanam kotihi, granta kotihi. Shashti tatpurusha strilinga. Word. Tabihi, kotibihi. Granta kotibihi. Tabihi is the Sarvanama variant. This is the Vigraha of Samasta generally. Ardham shlokasya. See? Ardham shlokasya shlokardham pratama tatpurusha napumsaka linga tena. Paresham upakaraha, paropakaraha, shashti tatpurusha, helping of others, so shashti tatpurusha. Paresham pidanam, parapidanam, shashti tatpurusha napumsaka. ठीक है. These are all extra. Little bit nice to kind of see what is behind these samastas. Okay. Not. It's also nice that there is no pressure for us to memorize this and all that. Okay. So with this, we have come to
Sir,
the
I have heard.
water.
Sir, I have heard another version of this sloga.
Tell me, sir, if it is good one.
Ashtadasha Puraneshu Vyasasya Vadanadvayam Paropakara Punyaya Papaya Parapidana.
So what Mahodaya said is 18 Puranas and the 2 works of Vyasa only say this. That Paropakara Punyaya Papaya Parapidana. Right, sir?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Now,
Mahodaya.
guys, you have to ask, what are the 2 works of Vyasa? One we know, Mahabharatam. Mahodaya, can you tell us what is the other work of Vyasa?
Ashtadasha Puranas there. Skanda Purana, Matsya Purana, like that. There are 18 Puranas.
Attributed also to Vyasa. See,
yes,
one thing,
yes,
that is why in the Pratiti, what we think is Vyasa is a common name that they have used for a lineage of such talented people who did this kind of collective works for us. Okay.
Yes.
So
yes,
sometimes we say that way. Okay. Literally, we cannot, you should not like we dig the earth and say, here, this is the body of Vyasa. This kind of analysis people do.
Yes.
No need for that.
Okay,
We are okay with the concept that there is hundreds of Vyasas. But what we love is
Srimad
the Kriti.
Bhagavatam says the 24 Vyasas will be there, Mahodaya.
Oh, it literally says that? Wow.
Yes,
Fantastic.
in Bhagavata Purana it is there.
Oh,
In Brahma Sutra also was written by Vyasa.
yes, Brahma
With
Sutra
a
also
different
comes.
name.
Yeah. He also
Badarayana.
did the 4-way division of Vedas so that the Veda parampara can continue in a forked manner. Yeah, so it's not one Vyasa. That is Veda Vyasa. We call that Vyasa as Veda Vyasa. This Vyasa we can call Mahabharata Vyasa. Okay, and his lineage is there actually. Vyasa's great grandson or his Shishya, we don't know. Vaishampayana is also there. His name comes directly in Mahabharata as the guy who actually told Janamejaya, right? The whole Mahabharata. And Janamejaya was the great grandson of Pandavas.
Yes, Mahodaya. He was his disciple.
Disciple. Yeah. So, all right. So with that Shubhashita, let us take a water break. 12:03. So 12:06, we gather back and continue our studies. Okay? Please take a water break.
Mahodaya.
Okay, we'll come back. So let us proceed to the next Subhashitam. Sharad Chavanvarya. Can you help us read this? No, maybe he's still away. Krishnan Varya.
Yes, sir.
Kindly read this verse twice.
So which one, sir? I was slightly away.
Oh, okay. Jalabindu.
Padasangraha.
No. Oh, okay. If you are not having the book access or looking at the screen, then it will be difficult.
Okay, Padavibhaga.
No, sir. We are doing Subhashitam. Don't worry, sir. Take a break. I think you got distracted. Maybe we are well moved.
There was some family issues. I was just
no problem, sir. No, I understand. Okay. Life is like that. Follow the recording.
Okay.
So don't worry. I'll call someone else. Dinesh Shavarya.
Sir.
Please kindly read this Subhashitam, sir.
Yes, sir. जलबिंदु निपातेन क्रमशः पूर्यते घटः स हेतुः सर्वविद्यानां धर्मस्य च धनस्य च।
पुनः
जलबिंदु निपातेन क्रमशः पूर्यते घटः स हेतुः सर्वविद्यानां धर्मस्य च धनस्य च।
Wonderful. Thanks, Mahodaya. So it's very straightforward, not very difficult, right? The pictures are there to help us. But anyway, the sloka is the most beautiful one. Jala bindu nipatena. One triple samasta, you can call it. Jala is one pratipadika, bindu is another pratipadika, nipata is another one. So then ena vibhakti. So very easy. Kramashaha puryate ghataha. Puryate is the kriyapada. Okay. Sa, this is a lopa. Saha hetuhu. Saha hetuhu. Sarva and vidya. So two pratipadikas and the vibhakti pratyaya. Sarva vidyanam dharmasya cha dhanasya cha. So where we find sandhi? Only here. Visarga lopa sandhi. Saha. Of course, there is Anuswara Sandhi in Vidyanam, but we tend to not so much. But if you split it out as a separate word, then Halanta Makara has to appear. As you see here, Sarva Vidyanam. So they have done that. So you can say there is Anuswara Sandhi there. There is a Visargalopa Sandhi here. Saha Hetu. Okay. So Jala Bindu Nipatena Ramena by. Okay. Vibhakti is Tritiya Ekavachana, we know. Jala is water, bindu is drop, nipata is falling down. Okay. So, nihi, actually there is a nihi, patana, kriya. So there is so much at play, guys. The nihi means below, that's become ni only in some conversion. Then patana is there in nipata. So nipatena, jalabindu nipatena, by the fall of a drop of water. Or nipata, you can take it as a continuous droppings of water also. Okay. So nipatena kramashaha, in slow progressive manner. Kramashaha, slow I just added, in a progressive manner is the all that is in order. Puryate is filled up. Okay. Puryate atmanepadi dhatu. Puryate ghataha, a pot. Pullinga shabda. So Jalabindu nipatena gataha kramashaha puryate. A pot gets filled slowly with the drops of water. Saha hetuhu sarva vidyanam. That is the very reason. Okay. Reason in the sense of causal effect. Okay. So sarva vidyanam. So the same hetu, the same kind of process reason, that is the jalabindu nipata hetu. The same way sarva vidyanam प्राप्तिः अपि क्रमशः जलबिन्दुवत् निपातेन भवति. धर्मस्य अपि घटः, धर्म अस्माकं कर्म घटे धर्मस्य अपि घटः क्रमशः बिन्दु निपातेन एव पूर्यते. तथैव धनस्य घटः अपि अथवा धनम् अपि तथैव क्रमशः घटितं भवति. We collect dhana, we collect dharma, we collect vidya in the same way that we collect water drop by drop. Okay, that is the beautiful explanation of this. So the first one is like the upamana, and this is all the upameya. Vidya, dharma, dhana, these are all upameyas for the ghata, jala ghata.
Mahodaya, why there are two chas in the second line, Mahodaya?
Kavitva, he wants to do the vritti completion.
Oh, for that meter.
Okay. A meter. And also, doesn't it read prasa? Anuprasa is
prasa.
there.
Yes, yes, it is definitely
so
there.
Two. One is prasa alankara, another is the vritti requirement, the meter requirement.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So what is prasa? I don't know.
Prasa means what do you call it in English? The
Rhyming only.
rhyming. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay,
So
sir.
there are two types of alankaras. For in Samskrita, there are two types of alankaras: Shabdalankara and Arthalankara, we call it. Okay. Shabdalankara is when there is just a play of words, right? You find repeated consonants or sets of consonants repeating. Then it gives a little bit taka taka type that punch to the verse, right? So see, if you see Sanskritam doesn't believe in this line and rhyming like English. The only kavitva I recognize, of course, there must be others. I am not much knowledgeable. Is the rhyme, and that rhyme we say, oh, we have to put the end word in a similar with that. You know, getting means putting, means tutting, means cutting, means like that. By getting, putting, cutting, tutting, like that we can make some rhyme in English. That using that ing ending, something like that we think. But in Sanskritam, it is not necessarily seen as coming from the end line matching. Okay.
Right, sir.
It's seen as with the spatial repetition that Shabdalankara comes. So this cha, so the siacha. Okay. Siacha is generating the Shabdalankara here. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Understood. Thank you, sir.
Arthalankara, for example, see there is a upamana, upameya, so we call it upamana. So there is actually is a drishtanta. We call it drishtanta alankara because there is no eva shabda to mean like that. So there is this drishtanta. So there is an example, generic, and then specifics. Vidya, dharma, dhana, vidya gata, dharma gata, dhana gata, like jala gata. जलबिंदु निपातेन क्रमशः पूर्यते घटः स हेतुः सर्वविद्यानां धर्मस्य च धनस्य च. So you guys analyze all this. Just as drops of water gradually fills a pot. Fill a pot. Oh, drops. Okay, fill. Very good English. Fill a pot. So does one acquire knowledge, merit, and wealth little by little, drop by drop. A single drop of water, a bit of knowledge, a single meritorious act, or a small amount of money may look very insignificant. But as they add up, the droplets fill a pot. Knowledge gained over a period of time makes one a scholar. Dharma earned by small acts of merit will one day bear fruit. Dharma earned is not exactly. Dharma carried out is the correct way. We don't call it earning or anything. Anyway, with one day bear fruit, and money accumulated little by little makes a man rich. Spent little by little makes a man poor. One must remember that knowledge, merit earned by a pious act, and money, however small, are valuable. ठीक है, अच्छा है, nicely they have explained.
One doubt, Mahodaya.
Yes, Varya.
Why should we use dharmasya and dhanasya? Can't it be dharmaha and cha dhanaha?
No. सह एव क्रमशः पूरणं सह एव हेतुः धर्मस्य विषये अपि. So you have to make some little bit अध्याहरण. धर्मस्य विषये अपि सह एव हेतुः. किं जलबिंदु निपातनम. Saha is used because of hetu. Okay. So
in case of dharma and dhanam, the same rule applies. In case of.
Of dhana and of dharma, the same thing happens. Same occurs. Like that.
Okay.
The same causal.
Another one small doubt. How do we differentiate samastapada and sandhi?
Sandhi is always there. Okay. Sandhi is not related to related words. Samasta is when there is a gada relationship between the words and they cannot be broken. Because when they break, there is pratipadika only remaining on the left side. You see, jala, it cannot be used in a sentence. Bindu cannot be used in a sentence. Nipata cannot be used, but nipatena can be used. So, but Jalabindu Nipatena, the Vibhakti is for the whole Samasta, called Jalabindu Nipata. Nipatanam prayah. I don't know the
But earlier we have seen.
Nipataha, Nipatam. I don't know whether it is Nipataha or Nipatam, but Jalabindu Nipat.
That is one word.
One word.
But in, earlier we have seen that Paropakara. Normally para plus upakara, paropakara, that is what.
That is also a samasta. No, see, very good, very good. I'm thanks for bringing that example. So now let us look at Jala Bindu Nipata Pratipadika only. I will take. We'll leave the Vibhakti alone. So Jala Bindu and Nipata, when you conjoin them, when they go adjunct in a samasta, there is a rule in Samskritam called Samaste Sandhi Nityam Upasarga Dhatoho Sandhi Nityam. Nityam means forced. You cannot split Upasarga and Dhatu. You cannot split Pratipadika and its Pratyaya. You cannot split Pratipadikas in a Samasta. Okay. So now we are talking of the rule of not splitting the Pratipadikas in a Samasta. But that means you have to join them. So when you join them, letters clash. Letters clash with each other, correct?
Okay.
So the end of Jala clashes with the beginning of Bindu. Now there is no problem because Jala is a Sampurna. So there is no standalone Akara. So Jala Bindu is a simple Samyoga. There is no Sandhi generated. There is no Parivartana. Okay. So there is no Sandhi, but there is a Samyoga.
Yeah, Samyoga is there. Yes.
Same way, Bindu and Nipata Samyoga is there. But in Paropakara, there is a Samyoga that results in a Sandhi.
Yes, it's correct.
Para plus Upakara, A, U, O. Which Sandhi? Guna Sandhi. Which we're going to learn, I think. Okay, so Kramashaha Puryate Gataha, like that. It continues other places. Sarva Vidyanam, again, no Sandhi, only Samyoga. Okay.
Okay.
Good question, because you especially brought Paropakara into the picture. It helps to explain. Thank you. Okay, so now we'll continue our study. Eternally, for the next couple of months, we have to go through this. So patience. Kavya Katha. So time for students to help us. Okay. So let us, Sugandhi Sundar.
Yes, Namaste Mahoday.
Namaste. Just come closer to the mic and please read the from Kavya Katha up to this first paragraph end. You read slowly. Process is you stop after every sentence. Okay. And I try to give some meaning. Continue.
Kavya Katha. Nandinyaha Varaprasadaha.
So the pause. So Kavya Katha is story. Kavya Katha means in a Kavi's work there is a Katha. Okay. Nandinyaha why it is called Kavya Katha? Because Kalidasa originally wrote it in a verse form, right? Okay, Bhagini is very noisy environment. Let us bear it for a while. Don't worry. So Nandinyaha Varaprasadaha, the grant of Nandini. The boon, granting of boon by Nandini. Continue, Bhagini.
Simhaha Punaha Avadatha.
Avadat. You read it right first time. There is a halanta. So Avadat.
Nripa Tava Bhuta Dya Yogya.
Tava Bhuta Daya Yogya. Okay. No problem. Just wait. Yeah, stand by. So far, what has happened in the story? We know that Dilipa and Sudakshina didn't have. I'll just mute her temporarily. Later on, Suganti, you'll unmute yourself later. But anyway, so Sudakshina and Dilipa come to Vasishta, their Acharya. So then Vasishta, they ask, why is that we don't have Santana. So then Vasishta finds out the reason. We know the background. So then he says, look, you ignored Kamadhenu as you were coming back from visiting Indra. Then it happened so, of course, not because you intended to ignore her, but there was all this sound from Ganga Pravaha, etc. And you were distracted. Original Kavya, here the story they have simplified. Okay. Original Kalidasa Kavya has more reason than just Ganga Pravaha. Ganga Pravaha comes into the picture, only the Shapavakya is not heard, right? Why did Dilipa not notice Kamadhenu? Kavid Kalidasa gives a wonderful reason. Okay, I don't want to go into the detail, but he is distracted with certain thoughts now as he is returning from Swarga. He is distracted with a certain thoughts of him needing to do some dharma to Sudakshina, some dharma related to their vivaha. Okay, so that he is thinking about. So that distraction, he totally naturally ignores the presence of Kamadhenu. Otherwise, it should have been very obvious to him. Okay, this happens to all of us, right? We get distracted so that later the Ganga Pravaha is only for the noise. So, and then, they come, and then Vasishta gives a solution to Dilipa and Sudakshina, saying, you do the puja, you every day go protect her daughter Nandini in the forest. So this happens for 21 days, and then one day, the 21st day, Simha attacks Nandini when again Dilipa is distracted by natural beauty of the surroundings, and then he tries to grab an arrow and try to fight the Simha, but then his hand got stuck. Okay, so then he says to the Simha, see, this is the only cow of Vasishta. You can't really kill her. All you need is Sharira, right? Because that is your dharma to eat and survive. I know you are appointed here for protection of this Devadar Vriksha, etc., etc. Please take my body. Okay, don't worry. Let her go. Let the Vasishta have her cow. She is a very important dhana for him. And then the conversation continues here. So now Bhagini read. So the Simha answered him this way. Hey king, tava bhutadaya yogya. Your kindness to living things, bhutadaya. So your kindness to living things is appropriate. It is a yogya. Strilinga, because bhutadaya, daya is a strilinga pada. So yogya, visheshana goes with that. So is appropriate. Continue, Bhagini. Now unmute yourself and continue.
किन्तु त्वं शरीरं त्यक्तुम् इच्छसि.
But tvam, you, shariram, the body of yours, tyaktum, to give up, ichasi, you desire. Continue.
तेन एकधेनुः रक्षिता भवति.
Eka denuhu. Okay. By that, by your shariratyaga, tava shariratyageena, tena, eka dhenuhu, one single cow, rakshita bhavati, protected, it happens, it becomes. That means protected is in Strilinga because denuhu is in Strilinga, rakshita. So, bhavati. So, by your this act, only one cow is protected. Continue, Bhagini.
यदि जीवसि सर्वाः प्रजाः रक्षिताः भवन्ति.
Yadi jivasi, if you live. Okay, yadi jivasi, if you live, you is embedded in jivasi, madhyama purusha, right? So if you live, sarvaha prajaha, all praja shabda, so sarvaha prajaha, strilinga bahuvachana, all the people, rakshitaha bhavanti, become protected. Okay, so if you live, you being a great king, you are like the father of many prajas, so they will all be protected by you living. Continue, Maria.
आचार्यस्य एका एव धेनुः अस्ति.
For Acharya or of Acharya, only one cow is there.
सा मृता भवति चेत् आचार्यः कुपितः भवति इति चिन्ता न कर्तव्यम्.
Okay, kartavya. Chinta is Strilinga, so kartavya. Kridanta is also in Strilinga. Okay, so now this is all in quotes. So this is all Simha again continuing to tell. See, this is all under double quotes. They have used a little bit of modern symbology nicely. Single quote is a quote within the quote of what Simha is telling. So now Simha is putting words in Dilipa's mouth. Acharyasya eka eva denuhu asti. One cow only of Acharya is there. Like this. Okay. Sa mrita bhavati chet. If she becomes dead, chet. Chet prayo. Okay. Chet is like a if sense. Okay. Like in Kannada, we say, avalu sattu hodre, the dre drag. Dravida Bhasha is everything about dragging tones, right? So, avalu sattu ponal, like that. Ponal sense is the chet. Okay? Acharya kupitah bhavati. That the Acharya, the Guru, will become angry. Iti chinta na kartavya. So the worry you should not do. So he's putting words in Dilipa's mouth and you don't need to worry like that. That's what he is. It's a nice kind of speech sense. Okay. Continue, Bhagini.
Acharyaya कोटिशः धेनुदानं कुरु इति.
For the sake of the Acharya, Kotishaha Dhenudanam Kuru. You do the Dhenudana, you do the Godana in Koti count. Who is stopping you? Like that. Thanks, Bhagini. Well read. Suganti Varya. You can mute yourself. So we'll continue the lesson with the help of Usha Bhagini. Usha.
दिलीपः सिंहस्य वाक्यं श्रुत्वा यदि अहं धेनुरक्षणं न करोमि तर्हि मम जीवनम् एव व्यर्थम्.
So here they have quoted slightly different. So they have just put a hyphen and Dilipah Simhasya Vakyam Shrutva. Like that, they have paused there. So Dilipa of the lion, the sentence, utterance, having heard. Then the quote goes, Iti akatayat. So Dilipaha akatayat is the whole bracketing. Dilipaha akatayat. Dilipa told. Okay. Kim told iti akayat. Kim iti. Kim is explained in all this. Okay. Yadi up to tyaja is all this kim. Okay. Shrutva is a clausal verb, having heard. Okay. Dilipaha simhasya vakyam shrutva. Dilipaha akatayat. Evam akatayat. Atva iti akatayat. Kim iti. Evam akatayat. Okay. Now Bhagini. Now she read the first sentence. Yadi aham dhenu rakshanam nakaromi. If the protection of the cow don't do. That means I don't do. I is embedded in karomi. I told you earlier also like. Tarhi, then mama jivanam eva vyartham. My very life is wasteful, wasted. Like this is a staying. Continue, begin.
Tvamapi paradhinah khalu.
Well done. I like the tonality of how you lifted the tone of khalu. Beautiful. Tvamapi, you too, paradhinah khalu. You are subservient to another, right? And not as if you are doing very independent stuff here. By you are also here because of some adesha. Paradhina you are. You are not in control of your own destiny right now. That's what he's telling. Continue, beginning.
Tvam vrikshasya rakshanam karoshi.
You are protecting the tree.
Yadi vrikshah nashtah bhavati tarhi ishwaram katham pashyasi.
What a beautiful challenge back by Dilipa, right? If, for example, now you think that this tree is destroyed, yadi vrikshaha nashta bhavati, if the tree gets destroyed, tarhi, then, yadi tarhi, if then. Okay, if the tree gets destroyed, then Ishwaram katham pashyasi. How will you have the face to see him again? That is the Vacho Yukti in English. Ishwaram katham pashyasi. How will you see Ishwara again? Again, I have to add in Vacho Yukti in English. In Samskritam, not needed. Punaha is not needed. It's there in the tonality. Ishwaram katham va pashyasi tvam. All that is there in that color. Okay. See, just like you won't be able to go back and face Ishvara if the tree is lost, will I have any maryada left to go back and tell Vasishta what happened? Guy, think about what you are telling me to do. Beautiful. Continue.
Ataha aham mama shariram dadami.
Therefore, now, since I know now I am helpless in fighting you because you have some mantra shakti, obviously, Shiva himself has given you that shakti. All I need to do is give you a solution. The solution, therefore, ataha, therefore, aham, I, mama shariram, my body as the object, dadami, I will give you.
Acharyasya dhenum tyaja iti akathayat.
Iti akatayat. Give up the, please release. Tyaja here in the sense of release. Give the cow, give up the cow of the Guru Varya of Acharya. So he told. Another beautiful sketch by some artist in some Chandamama like book, I think, or Bombay Mane, some book like that. Anyway, here, Bhagini, one question to you. Aham mama shariram dadami. Aham is the karta. Mama shariram is the karma pada. Mama is the Shashti Vibhakti, possessive Vibhakti word to say my body, but Shariram is Dadami. So here, he is obviously meaning to you, I will give you, right? How will you add to you in Sanskritam here?
Aham Tvam.
Very good thinking. I appreciate Bhagini. Tvam dadami, she thought. Tvam, 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 tvam. Okay,
It has to be
it's pullinga.
Dvitiya there.
It is Dvitiya Vibhakti, but it's pullinga because tvam, right? Tvam yuvam, yuyam, tvam, yuvam. Oh, tvam comes in Dvitiya. Okay, well done, Bhagini. So, but the problem is this is Dana Kriya, dadami. So, Tubhyam has to come. Chaturthi is forced. Okay. So, Tubhyam dadami. It's okay. It's not colossal error. For our level, you have done very well. You have put the Dvitiya Vibhakti very well. So, okay. So, ataha aham mama shariram tvam no tubhyam dadami. Okay.
Yeah.
Well done, Bhagini. Well read. Thank you. Stand by. So, let us just finish this much of the story. Neeta Warrior.
Mहोदय.
Continue, Bhagini.
सिंहः नृपस्य प्रार्थनाम् अङ्गीकृतवान्.
So Simha accepted the prayer of the king. Nripasya prarthana, prarthanam. Okay. So this is the Dvitiya Ekavachana Strilinga. Prarthana, prarthanam. Okay. Simha is the karta. What did he do? He did the Angikara, and this is in the Kridanta form, in the Ktavatu form. Angi, Chakara, something like that would have been the lit. But anyway, Simha Nripasya prarthanam Angikritavan. Okay. So Angi added as a kind of in the Upasarga position to the Kritavan Kridanta form. Okay. Continue, Bhagini.
नृपः मुखम् अधोभागे अकरोत्.
The king, his face, he did downward. See now this Saptami Prayoga. Adhobhage akarot. Okay. Adhikarana sense is taken. He made his face belong to the downward direction. So adhobhage, adhikarana bhava is there in the adhobhag. So this is a slow learning. This is a special use of Saptami. Okay. So we don't say adhobhagam akarot or some karma sense is not taken. It is taken in adhikarana sense. So mukham is the karma, but its adhikarana is adhobhaga. So it adhobhage akarot. Placed it in the lower regions. That means in natamaska. Means he bowed down. Now what is this bowing down? This is not namana. I'm sorry. This bowing down is like, okay, now you eat me sense. Okay? Like you offer yourself to the gulitan, something like that.
He surrendered.
Surrendered, correct. Continue, Bhagini.
प्राणान् त्यक्तुं सिद्धः अभवत्.
So see, pranan, bahuvachana, the heirs of life, to give up, ready fellow he became. See, this is lung, abhavat. Siddhaha is a visheshana to who? To nrupaha, to obviously Dilipaha. So Siddhaha abhavat. So he became a fellow who is ready to give up his heirs, life heirs. Why pranan? Because we don't believe in just there being one prana. There are pancha pranas in us. So all those pranas he is ready to give up. Continue, Bhagini.
तत्क्षणे पुष्पवृष्टिः अभवत्.
At that very moment, a rain of flowers, vrishtihi. So a rain of flowers abhavat happened. So rain happened, our grammar. Okay, continue, Bhagini.
वत्स उत्तिष्ठ इति ध्वनिः श्रुतः.
Vatsa. So this is Sambodhana Pratama. Hey Vatsa, hey son. Uttishta, you get up. Iti dvanihi shrutaha. So an echo, dvani, pratidhvani sense is there, but a voice was heard. Strilinga. Shrutaha. No, pullinga. If it was Strilinga, it would have been shruta. Dvanihi shruta. So dvanihi is pullinga shabda. Okay, I know from Shruta now. I don't know originally what is Dvani, but from Shruta I can guess it is Pullinga. So Dvanihi Shrutaha. A voice was heard. Continue.
दिलीपः अपश्यत्.
Dilipa sa. Very simple sentences they are giving.
सिंहः नास्ति केवलं नन्दिनी.
Oh, the lion is not there. Only Nandini is there. So Kevalam Nandini Asti. Okay. Thanks, Bhagini.
Thank you, sir.
Guys, I'm going to take a few more minutes. Let us read off the story. I'm going to invite Indira Variye. Dinesh Variye, I will give you a chance for the last paragraph. Indira Variye, you come. Yeah.
Hello? Yeah. Nandini nripam drashtva maya pariksha kruta.
So Nandini saw the Nrupa, but it's a Tvanta. Nandini, subject, Nrupam karma, the king, Drishtva, having seen, or looking. I mean, we have to take, though there is a completion sense of Drishtva having seen, but we should take in the Vachayukti sense, looking at sense. Okay? Yes. Correct phrase we have to use. Continue. And then Maya Pariksha Krita. By me, a test was done. Okay, so Nandini is telling him, that was her voice, Dhvani. So yes. By me, an examination was done. Pariksha Strilinga, so Krita. Maya, by me. Okay, so this is what Prayoga? Karmani. Okay? Pariksha is the karma pada, but it is in Pratama Vibhakti because it's Karmani Prayoga. By me, the examination was done, and it's Strilinga, so Krita goes to Strilinga. Okay.
Sarvam mama maya.
Everything is my magical occurrence. Whatever happened now is all Maya. There is no difficult to give a translation for that. Continue, sir.
Tava sevaya aham prasanna.
By your seva, by your protection that you afforded me through these days, by your seva, sevaya, by your, okay, tava sevaya, your is there in tava. Aham prasanna, I am a lady who is happy, prasanna. Continue.
Varam dadami.
I will give a boon.
Prucha.
Ask. Iti akatayat. You ask. You is implicit in prucha in Sambodhana. Sorry, it's in lot. Sorry. You ask. So he told. She told. Sorry. So she told. Nandini told. So Nandini akatayat. Nandini nrupam akatayat. Nandini nrupam drishtva akatayat. Nandini nrupam drishtva evam akatayat. Continue.
Dileepaha. Mama santanaha bhavatu. Iti prardhanam kritavan.
Dileepa, may my progeny happen, occur. So he did the prarthana. Strilinga dvitiya ekavachana prarthanam kritavan. Pullinga because Dileepa. Continue.
Nandini varam dattavati.
Nandini granted that boon. She had no hesitation in granting that boon. In fact, that is the this is there. Continue.
Mama kshiram pibba. Iti uttavati.
So you drink my milk. So she told. Okay, she told you drink my milk. In fact, original Kavi Vachanas here are just beautiful. Anyway, so she told.
Nrupah
But
kshiram pitavan.
Nrupah kshiram pitavan is such a lame, simple way what happened is being explained. Just because I want to give the color, I will explain what actually happened according to Kalidasa's imagination. He did not drink the milk immediately. Okay, she in fact she describes how we should take the milk in a letter, in a patra donne we call it, in the he should make, and then milk her and then drink it, and all that is there. But he says, look, Nandini Varye, I don't want to take your milk like that. I need Guru Agnya, and also I should not take your milk. I have no authority to take your milk now. Your milk has the first right of your milk is for your son, and the second right of milk is for the Yajna Karya of Guru Vasishta. After that, if Guru Vasishta permits, with his permission, I will take the milk, and after doing Prarthana, I will take it along with Sudakshina. That much he tells. Okay, and then the whole thing happens that way. And here Kshiram Pitavan, like that lamely, they told he drank the milk. ठीक है. Thanks, Varya. So now I think Dinesh Varya wanted to read. So let's close out. Let him close out today.
Sir.
परस्मिन् दिने नृपः सुदक्षिणाच्च राजधानीम् आगतौ.
So the next day, the king and Sudakshina, after taking permission of Vasishta, so many things are there in Kalidasa. He has verses to explain how he did their Charana Sparsha, Namana, Pradakshina. All those things are all skipped here. And there is a whole story of how they returned, etc. All that is skipped here. Anyway, so they came back to the capital.
Kalah atitah.
Time passed. Which capital, sir? Do you remember their capital?
No, sir. I cannot.
Ayodhya.
Ayodhya.
This is Rama Vamsha, right? Ayodhya. Okay. Kalaha atitah. Time passed.
Sudakshina garbhavati abhavat.
Sudakshina became pregnant.
Shubhe muhurte putram prasutavati.
At the appropriate holy time. Shubhe muhurte. Okay. So Saptami. At the appropriate holy period of time. Putram prasutavati. The son has a karma pada. She gave birth. Prasutavati. Kridantak tavatu form. Aprasuyat, something like prasuyat, sorry, aprasuna. Prasuyat would be the form in lung, but prasutavati is the kridanta rupa. Continue.
Nrupaha putrasya raghuhu iti namadheyam krutavan.
In fact, Kalidasa has several verses how Raghu grew and all that he explains. But here it is simply said, he named him Raghu. He gave the name Namadheyam Kritavan. He gave the Namadheya. I mean, the Dheya as the process, right? That process. He named him Raghu in simple English. So with that, we have concluded this this portion of the lesson. So tomorrow, let us find the answers for this and continue. Thanks for staying back for the extended time. So have a nice balance of the day, and tomorrow we'll gather back at 11. Okay. Unless there are any last minute questions, we can conclude the class today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Dhanyawada.